Hello there. It's nice to be with you again for my Neuro management video presentation. I promised last time that I will share with you more live examples. So this time I will share with you a live examples from the pharma industry. Biren Das, he attended one of my workshops which I conducted in Calcutta. It was a part of the Pan-India project for a big pharma company where I trained right from the director marketing, all the sales people including general managers, assistant general managers and so on, up to the level of sales executives, leaving aside the medical representatives who are unionized. So Biren Das is the area sales manager of Central Calcutta of this company. And after attending my workshop, he wanted to apply my technique of winning over people on Dr. SN Chatterjee, who is a very reputed physician with high degrees and qualifications from England and Edinburgh. And he has a roaring practice with several chambers all over Calcutta. Now SNC has a chamber in Central Calcutta. So one day he set a goal that today I will try to influence Dr. Chatterjee to see me. So around 5:30 p.m. in the afternoon, he picked a pen on his chest and he entered into SNC's chamber. SNC has a big chamber with a front office where all the staff knew Biren Das. So they said, "Biren Das, why are you here? You know that Dr. SNC does not meet anybody from the pharma industry." No, I have not come to meet him. I was feeling a chest pain, so can I have a glass of water please? I will have a pill now. Can I wait here for some time until my pain subsides? So he sits there. Yes, of course you can do. So somebody handed him a glass of water and he sat down. And then the staff said, "Look, Biren Das, you have to leave by 7 o'clock sharp because 6:55 we, the members of SNC staff, are all leaving. We are catching train northbound, southbound from Sialda station, and SNC will lock his chamber and he will come out at sharp at 7 o'clock. Now, when he turns after locking his door, if he finds you, you know he's a very short-tempered man. He's always under stress." At 6:55, all the staff, they left and Biren Das was alone in the front office. So he stood up and he started doing environmental study which I had taught him, to look around with his eyes using the power of observation to see something on which he can start a conversation with Dr. SNC when he comes out. He suddenly discovered a picture. He identified it on the wall. It was a photograph that Dr. SNC shaking hands with Dr. John Henderson, a very famous physician, head of the department of St. Bartholomew Hospital in London. So the moment at 7, Dr. Chatterjee came out and he was locking. The moment he turned, Biren Das shoot the question. He said, "Sir, do you know Dr. John Henderson?" "What do you mean, do you know? He's my guru. What I am today is because of him. He mentored me for 5 years. Come in, I'll tell you the story." He opened the door again and they went inside. "Sit down, young man." And he opened the fridge and he offered a soft drink to Biren Das and he started narrating the story. After 15 minutes, tears started rolling down his eyes and he said, "Young man, I like you. Nobody has patiently listened to my professional history. My wife, my children, they only love my money. They are not interested in my professional background. So much struggle. I came from a very poor family and I had to struggle very hard. I had to borrow money to go to England, and Dr. Henderson, he took me under his umbrella and I was trained by him." "So who are you? I don't know you." "Sir, I am a very small fry. I am Biren Das from such and such pharmaceutical company." "Oh, you are a pharma man. Fine. Have you brought any samples, any literature? Put them on my desk. You don't have to do any demo. Because I like you, from next week or maybe from tomorrow itself, I'll start prescribing your medicine." And that is exactly what happened. From the next day, shops around central Calcutta. When Biren Das visited, they said, "What have you done? Dr. Chatterjee has started prescribing your brand. You have really achieved something." Now, how did Biren Das, what he did to achieve this? Again, in this case study, let me repeat, Biren Das succeeded because he went into this social brain, the paleomammalian brain, which is social, where the relatedness needs is there, relatedness. We want to build up relationship with people. So he made his target to pick up a subject through which he can enter into the social brain of the person who has a big ego, who is very status conscious. So this is another case study where one of my participants used my technique to really win over a difficult person. Thank you very much. We'll meet you again very soon.